Hey Pisces star seeds, it's Sweet Spirit Mystic. Okay, I've been trying to upload this video, I don't know how many times, but keep getting distracted, so let's try again. So the weekly energy, weekly reading for February 16th through 22nd. We've got the year of the fire horse happening. We have a new moon. We have an eclipse. That's all happening in Pisces. We have the sun moving into Pisces around the 20th of February. So let's see. Let's see, what are the energies, the need to know for Pisces? This is Donut, in case you're new. Spirit animal. She's not comfortable. Okay, so we have emotional strength. Okay, put your head there. Put your head there. Okay, emotional strength. So does that mean you're going to be tested? Listen to your guides. And then we have lovers. Okay. So what's going to happen? This is some kind of love relationship. And underneath we have protection. So know that you're protected, you and your loved ones. I know, baby. Can you just lie down? Lie down. It's okay. Lie down. Okay. Yeah. Lie down like that. Okay. All right, everyone. So emotional strength, listen to your guides, the lovers, and protection. So what is all of this about? Universe, please help our Pisces. We have the Ace of Swords, truth, cutting through any tangles. We have the Emperor. There's more underneath that, but that's Aries energy. We also have the Nine of Cups. Anything else? And the Hierophant, so a commitment. Underneath we have the Death card, so something ends. Something ends. And, you know, like all energy, it transforms into something else. You take water and you boil it and it becomes steam. And then, you know, can form clouds and then come back down as rain. So it changes. So with this Ace of Swords, okay, I know. She's extra needy lately. That means I need the comfort. So love your pets. Okay, Ace of Swords. So the truth comes out. What is this truth? We have the Queen of Wands. That's third decan of Pisces energy, March 10th through 20th. Someone who's been through a lot but looks really good. You wouldn't know what you've been through. That's where that emotional strength comes from. And then we have Judgment. And then we have the Emperor. So someone has to answer a call. It's an Emperor. Okay. We have the Hanged One. Page of Swords. Nine of Cups. Someone having to watch you go and be happy. King of Cups. Emotionally, someone's doing some work because they know if they don't, there's an end to this future. Stability, commitment, long-term success, breaking generational wounds, breaking generational patterns. Just because your parents and your grandparents and everybody related to you did something, who breaks that? Who decides to be better? So I feel like there is an Emperor here, Aries energy. We also, Queen of Wands, that is fire sign, right? We are going into the fire horse here, so things are speeding up. There needs to be a reckoning. Anyone who is not facing hidden emotional wounds will have no choice. It's where that band-aid's just ripped off. And no one's waiting for you. No one's, oh, are you? No. And this isn't you, Pisces. This is someone else. They have to finally see who they are, what they've done, why their life basically sucks. It's because of them and the choices that they make, thinking that they're this emperor. But what is not known is all these hidden feelings that they don't want to deal with. I was talking to another friend who's a tarot reader in Scotland, and we were talking about how different things that happen in our life, let's say hurtful things, we can see them as like a museum exhibit. It's behind glass, it's protected, it's stationary. There's a little plaque that says on this date, this and that happened. Maybe an explanation. But that's all it is. Then you keep moving through the exhibit of your life. You don't stay at the one thing forever. You don't. Okay? So create new exhibits in your life. Put the old ones, the hurtful ones, on the shelf, on the pedestal. Put it in its place, because it happened. It's a part of you. If anyone's ever been to a museum, some things are interesting. Some things are like, what is this? Some things are just horrific. Think of that as your life, right? But it doesn't mean that everything is terrible. It doesn't mean that the exhibit has no meaning. It's just you choose what to showcase. You choose what goes in the archive. And yeah, maybe you peek in the archive every once in a while, but you really focus on the stellar things that propel you forward into a positive direction into your life. That's that transmutation energy. Okay, what makes you excited? Gets you up in the morning to go live your life. That's the healthy ego. Because I feel like, Pisces, you're ready for steadiness. You're choosing steadiness. You don't want to just have all these mini explosions in your life. you get to choose who you are every day. So at this 17th, at this 20th mark, do something that ritualizes these transitions, these changes. Okay, the year of the, snake. I learned this. I'm shedding this. The year of the horse. I want to put energy, passion, interest into this. Write it down. Do a puja ceremony where you take a candle, or if you have fire, where you write it and you burn it. Releasing that energy. Telling the universe, okay, I'm letting this go. I don't want to control or be controlled by this any longer. You are such a baby. Okay, I love you. Put that care into yourself. Listen to your guides, which means taking time to be quiet. Where are you going to invest your energy in life in this next year? Is it going to be in the past? We've got that King of Wands, Empress, King of Swords. I feel like there's competing energy for you. Someone's thinking about you. But how are they showing up for you? Is it something long-term that you want to deal with, or is it not? Excuse me. You're the one that decides. And you have to see how this other party behaves, or either one of these, if you're going to make a choice between two. King of Swords or King of Wands. I feel one is past, one is more future oriented. Ooh, we also have the King of Cups, right? So it's like, what do you need? Someone you can talk to, someone you can roll in the hay with, someone who can be there for you emotionally, protecting of you. We don't always get all of that from one person. So it's deciding what is your top priority. Emotional safety is a big thing for Pisces. Oh, I wanted to share something else too. A different friend, but also a tarot reader, psychic, had this chart that talked about the Myers-Briggs as court cards in tarot, and the Page of Cups, which I always feel is Pisces energy, is an INFP. And let me just an INFP, introverted, intuitive, feeling and perceiving, often called the mediator and the idealist. Core traits: a deep inner world led by values, meaning, and authenticity, emotionally perceptive, creative and symbolic thinker, drawn to art, poetry, music, spiritual systems, needs alignment, can't stay in what feels false or forced, gentle but strong-willed, soft outside but a very firm core. Cut your cords, Pisces. Strong moral compass, compassionate without being performative, big picture vision, ability to transform pain into purpose, original creativity. Excuse me. Challenges: over-idealizing people or relationships, avoiding conflict, then feeling hurt or misunderstood. Energy crashes from too much external demand, difficulty with rigid systems or purely practical environments, harsh self-criticism when life isn't matching the inner vision. So, Pisces, this is all a turning point to where you look at yourself, you listen to your guides, you tune into your inner strength, you ask yourself, what do you really want? Knowing that you are protected, with the 9 of Wands here too, by the ancestors, by your guides. You are in this phase where you decide what it is that you need in your life. Of all the kings, the one that's missing is the King of Pentacles. I feel like that's what you really need, Pisces, is that stability from an Emperor or an Empress, because they're both here. You need stability. Name that for yourself. Universe, higher self, I need stability. In all these ways, emotionally, physically, mentally, financially, okay? And you will have it. Because I feel like you've gone through these phases where you've had parts, but not the whole. So this is that last bit that you call in. 4th time. Maybe even 5th time is the charm. So it all works out. You're learning so much every second of every day. So see it in that way. It's these different investments you've made with your time and your energy and your love. Some have worked out for so long and then didn't. So it's appreciating what worked out, putting on that shelf in the museum what didn't, and then keep going, keep moving forward, focusing on what makes you happy. Look out for people in masks. And just keep being amazing, because most people would not have been able to survive even one thing that you've been through. Know that. Be proud of that. And you're going towards this long-term committed vision to where at the end of your life in this particular body, you'll look back and you'll say, I don't want anything more. Okay? Everyone go watch Meet Joe Black or read the book, Death Takes a Holiday. It's all those themes. If we knew when we would die, what would we do? Okay. We have to look behind that curtain, behind that veil, and realize it's all just different doors that we walk through. Nothing to be afraid of, but just saying, hey, do I like this or do I not? Will that go on the exhibit or will that go in the archive? You're still here. All right, Pisces, I love you. This is going to be a week, but I think it's going to be a great week. All right, Pisces, I love you. So does Donut. We'll see you soon. Thank you.